Hello traders, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Hassan and I'm back again with another video. I told you guys I give you premium content here, but you guys don't believe that. So as I told you, the offer is still on. Subscribe the first 1,000 people. I'm going to send you a link, join a Telegram group, and then I'll be teaching you how to trade for free for a full 1 month, the first 1,000 subscribers. So guys, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel. Look at the previous videos I've been making about different pairs and how they have been faring. That is how you'll know that I'm going to teach you premium content and you learn trading by force. You're going to learn trading by force. So I'm back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, the first 1,000 people, putting you guys in the Telegram group and then teach you trading for free for a full month. I'm going to teach you my strategy and how I do things here. Okay, so let us proceed. This is and guys, I've just missed a trade on US 30 and I'm going to show you how I missed that trade. So wow, what is our strategy? Our strategy is simple. Top down analysis combined with support and resistance with supply and demand. You can call it tricon. Why do I call it tricon? Because it has different confluences. So it is a tri-confluence strategy. So you combine support and resistance, supply and demand with the top-down analysis to arrive at our strategy. So with all that being said, let me get for you this video. So this is US 30 and this is the daily time frame. So what happened is there was a very beautiful trade I'm from missing. So what happened is US 30, let me just remove here and then I start afresh. So what happened is US 30 has been in an uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows, higher lows up to there, and we still expect US 30 to continue going to the upside. So now what happened is we reached this point and then we made 1 2 3 candles. So when you just look at 1 2 3 candles, you don't see anything. However, we had a resistance here that was formed with this huge wick, price dropped, then after started reversing. So this resistance here that you see here was broken by these candles to the upside, making a higher high. So if you go to the line chart, you see that resistance? Yes, mark it very well. If you're struggling with Forex analysis, guys, this is your video. This is the channel to be on. If you're struggling with Forex analysis, you don't know how to do Forex analysis, you don't know how to enter the market, this is your video and this is the channel that you should keep yourself on. So I've marked that support area that was broken, resistance area that was broken. So after you drop down to the lower time frame, now to refine the strategy, to refine the zones, this is why we call it top-down analysis. The marking and identifying of the direction starts from the high time frame, let's say the daily, 4-hour, weekly, monthly, but mainly weekly and the daily are the ones that I use because they give you a lot of distance in between to move. So after marking my zones, now identify what is the trend. The trend is bullish after break of structure here. Good. So we shall be looking for only buys. So now you drop down to the 4-hour time frame or a lower time frame depending on the high time frame you're using. After I dropped down, I saw that this resistance could be refined up to here, and there was also a demand zone here, which was a rally, a base, a rally colliding with support and resistance, guys. Demand plus support and resistance. So people who trade break and retest, price is saying that we buy. People who trade support and resistance, this is a break of the resistance, and now we are coming to use it as support and buy. People who trade demand and supply, we have demand here. So what do you do, or what did I do? Come mark my zone like this. Mark it very well like that. So the issue was the, the issue I got was I had this zone up here and then I had this zone down here. Now I really wanted to buy from this zone up here. Why? Because look at this engulfing candle. Very huge candle. However, this zone down here had support and resistance. It was looking more strong than the zone to the upside. So what did I do? I waited for price to come and tap this zone. As it starts to reject, then I will enter. However, something's caught with me, and by the time price tapped the zone, I was not on the chart. And that is why I always emphasize, always put your buy limits or sell limits in case you're not going to be on the chart for long. So the stop loss was tight as low as 80 pips, and then the target would have been up here, that is 57 pips. So you risk only 8 to get 57, that is 1:6, and so far you would be in profits of up to 1:221 pips. So that is how I missed this trade, guys. This is how I missed this clean trade, and I really feel bad for missing this trade. So enough of the rants. I'm going to take you to review the trades that I've been talking about the whole week. I've been talking about these trades, guys, and now you can't believe what happened. People who listened to me and took advantage of it made some profits. If you did not listen to me or you doubted, well, you missed. So we shall start with GBP JPY. GBP JPY. So now GBP JPY on the daily time frame. What did I tell you? I told you, and that was yesterday. Yes, that was yesterday on this candle here that printed on Friday. Then I told you GBP JPY has hit a major support zone, and we are waiting for an indecision candle, and then we shall buy. Then this indecision candle printed, and then we had this almost an engulfing candle at that level, and I told you we are likely to buy this GBP JPY. Then we had a demand zone here, but remember me, I was already in the trade, not GBP JPY but CAD JPY. I'm also going to show you CAD. CAD was at a demand zone, so we're supposed to wait for price to retrace, tap us into the zone, and then we shoot to the upside. What happened, guys? I want you to ask yourself, what is happening in the middle here? Why don't we have anything in the middle here? Nothing, right? Because price had hit a major zone and JPY was weakening. Price just shot up. Immediately price opened, it just shot up. There was a big jump to the upside, and it jumped to the upside, even broken this previous resistance. So you did not get a chance to enter, because the moment price opened, the candle just jumped to the upside, meaning there's a lot of buying pressure here. There was no anything traded in between. People just left all these prices and wanted to buy it at starting at 200. Just imagine a skip from around how many, $197 to $200. Immediately they just jumped and they wanted to buy it at that point. So if you listen to me and you're into the trade, you got your TP was hit by the time it was morning. Your TP was already hit. If you did not listen to me, well, maybe next time better. So when I come to Chef JPY, you look at what happened. I told you the moment this was a resistance, broken, turned into support, and then price went up. When it came back here, this zone here, we waited for an indecision candle, which was this doji here that was printed. Then I told you the next day we were supposed to buy on indecision candle. However, if you didn't buy, it was simple. You're going to wait for price to start moving to the upside, because this was a confirmation that the trend has changed. Price moved, retraced up to there, so we were waiting to buy from, I think this was a 2-hour zone, 1 hour. It was a 2-hour zone that we were waiting to buy from. My God, price opened and just jumped. Immediately it opened, it jumped to the upside. The price opened from here, TP was going to be around here. Let me put for you your TP. And you see how many pips. your TP was going to be around 260 pips. The moment price opened, just jumped to 260 pips and hit your target. The moment the market opened, you hit your target or the market open. Simple. What is this? Okay. So I think I left my account open on my other PC. I have two computers, guys. So I think they were telling me I left my account open on the other PC. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's proceed. Guys, I have two computers and I use one account of TradingView. Whatever I update the other side just reflects this side. I don't want to be changing, so you should do the same. Just log into one account and be using that one. So I think the other session was terminated, which is okay. So price opened and hit your target. So let's go to, and I told you about these pairs yesterday, guys. I told you JPY pairs were going to buy. You guys thought I was joking. So this is the one I entered and I got some pips out of it. Though now this is the issue. I told you guys there was support that turned into resistance here. You see it? Support, resistance, the broken turns into support, and then price shot up. This was the zone to buy from after taking out all this liquidity that has been using support and resistance. So price bought from here, and I told you after this indecision candle I was buying. I bought already after the indecision candle. So I think I was in some pips around 60 something. Then when I woke up in the morning, guys, price had hit my TP because my TP was around here. Actually, I was contemplating because this would look like a break and retest here. I was contemplating this area, but when I woke up in the morning, guess what? Price had hit my TP. And now the thing with this one is that we had a resistance zone here that has been respected for a long period of time. So it was very difficult for price to go above. That's why I wanted GBP JPY. If I had entered this one, look at it, guys, broke the resistance. Broke the resistance and it is up there shining. So if I had entered GBP JPY, that would be a lot of pips, around 300 pips, guys, in one night. This happened in one night. 350 pips in one night. So I entered the wrong pair. So let's go to card ADJPY. Same thing, guys. I told you the moment we got indecision candle here, same thing, support and resistance, same thing that is happening on these other JPYs. The same thing here, guys. And this one we even get more pips because we first used this one to drop down here. After dropping, now we took it up. So there were more pips here. Very easy, direct and straight to the point. So let's go to Euro JPY. This is the one I did yesterday. Check the previous video. Euro JPY. Told you after that indecision candle, you come down to lower time frame and look for demand zone. The demand zone was here. Price did not wait to tap into the zone, just shot up. And now what has happened is price has come down because there was a demand zone here on the 1 hour. That one there, price has come down, tested the zone, tested again, and now it is going to the upside. So what you see there is what we are waiting on. These marked pairs AUD JPY. I'm going to show you. Let me first take you through the JPY pairs and what they did yesterday. You see that huge jump, breaking this previous high, forming another high. So just spread this kind of closes above there, and then we see. However, I'm only worried about one thing. If price decides to come back and cover this gap that it left here, that is the only thing I'm worried about. However, I'm looking at buys on this AUD-JPY pairs. So AUD-JPY on this JPY pairs. So we have another one here. This one here did us data here, came, did not respect this low, manipulated, gave us that 50% candle, then started going to the upside. So immediately before we could even think of looking for what? Before we could even think of looking for zones to buy from, it shot up. Look at that jump to the upside. And now the issue with this one is that we are at a daily supply zone. Daily supply zone. That is the only thing that is giving me worried about this. However, in order for me to be interested in this, I want it to be taken out first, then I'll come in. So that is what will happen with the JPY pairs. This is something that I told you guys. This is something I showed you guys. So there is no reason for you guys not to have made money out of it. Please click the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. As long as we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be teaching the first 1,000 people to subscribe trading for free of charge. The moment we hit 1,000 subs, I'm opening a Telegram channel and I sent you guys the link. You join, then I'll teach you trading for free the whole month. So just subscribe to the channel and also don't forget to like the video. So I had also GBP now. I was taken out on GBP by my broker. Why? I don't know. There was a jump. Yes, I accept there was a jump, but now the issue is not the jump. The issue is, you see, I told you yesterday this was the area to buy from. I think if you can remember very well, I told you this was a head and shoulder and there was a demand zone here. So price was most likely to buy from this area. So price came, tapped into the zone, and currently you are in profits if you entered from here. So this exactly is where my stop loss is. However, when I checked on my broker, that is Exynis, price jumped and I was stopped out. I think maybe because of the spreads, I'm not sure. There was a jump and I was stopped out. And I think this is the candle that stopped me out. So now I'm wondering, why was I stopped out when I entered from here and my stop losses are down here? Like, I just don't get the point, because I woke up in the morning. Excuse me guys, I'm from work, I'm tired. I woke up in the morning. KDJPY was in a deep profits, 120 pips, yet GBPCF was stopped out. So I was wondering, why was I stopped out? Then I checked on my MT5, there was a jump. And I was just disgusted with that thing. I was just disgusted with that thing, because why are you like, those are just crazy spreads. Those are just crazy spreads. You cannot give spreads up to that level. My stop loss was very far, around 16 pips down. No, 32. Yes, around 32 pips down. So I don't know how you can have so much spreads that they can hit my stop loss. Otherwise, right now I would be in mob profits on GBP Chef, but I know GBP Chef is going to buy. Let it do whatever it wants to do. Me, I'm just waiting for an opportunity, a clear demand zone, and then I jump in Chublium, and then I take it to the upside. So I think that is it, guys. That is it. That is all on the review on the pairs that we had. So the next video is going to be about the setups that I expect to happen in the near future. So stick around. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. For our first 1,000 subscribers are joining my Telegram channel. You guys are going to join my Telegram channel, and I'm going to be teaching you trading from start to finish, A to Z, for free. Why? Because I'm going to be thanking you for subscribing to my channel, subscribing and growing my channel. So guys, kindly subscribe to the channel and be part of this community. Don't miss that amazing opportunity. No one is going to be teaching you trading for free, guys. It is only me who can do that, and that is in gratitude, appreciation of guys of what you guys have done for me. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So the next video is going to be about the setups I expect to work out this week. So stay tuned, and then we shall meet in the next one. Bye.